they've got some problems. Can they train to fix those problems?
Well, they're going to have to in the next short period, aren't they? Because they've got major problems. Everyone tells me the numbers and how they're not getting inside 50s, and they're the easiest team to move the ball from coast to coast against, from their forward 50, the opponent's back 50, all the way through to score. So I went and had a look at what that actually looks like, and they are leaking like a sieve. They are the Greater Western Sydney right now. Have a look at what this is, because there's a disconnect between what their forwards are doing in terms of pressing and what their defenders are doing, and it's availing massive holes in the middle of the ground. So there's their defenders. They want to play one-on-one, closest to the bottom of the screen there. You can see most teams try and cover those exit kicks. Charlie Cameron's going to waltz down the middle of the ground here and just move to the right and take the easiest of uncontested marks. First kick out of defensive 50, which is, in theory, the hardest kick to get on the ground, if not for going inside 50. But the defenders will now pull back, and you can see the space that's opening up in the middle of the ground, because a press of 11 or 12 players doesn't get it done. So it avails a big hole in the middle of the ground that all teams are now using, and off to the races they go. Get one mark, you get two, you get 40 metres to play with, you get a quality inside 50. Now, they've been very good, the Giants, at winning the ball back in their defensive 50, but they can't score because you can't take it full length of the ground. Same thing again here. A turnover in the Brisbane Lions D50, the Giants forward 50. There's already 3 players wide of those exits. They're not getting sealed in. They haven't got Giants players on the outside sealing them in. Same thing again. Defenders are holding 50 metres of clear air in the middle of the ground onto that little corridor in the slipstream. So just to show you what it should look like, here Brisbane lose control of the footy. Now, Brisbane are already set up covering those exits. See, there's no easy target there. So what GWS are allowing in one way, other teams are not allowing for them. So then they turn the ball over and then they're in trouble again. So one problem's leading to 2, 3, 4 issues. So they're not getting inside 50s. It's not through effort. It's not through a lack of work rate. It's not through a lack of desire. Their system right now is broken. So this is not a talent issue, never has been. But they've set up to defend across the half-back flank, if you like, but the ball's just going straight over the top of there. They've got massive problems, the Giants. This is a problem that could hang around for some time, and it may not be correctable for the entire 2020 season.
Is it a coaching issue, Sellers?
Well, I watched them the other day too. You can't see it on TV when you're calling the game, but they didn't use the corridor at all. The corridor was not used. There was hardly a mark taken inside that area, and they just went out wide the whole time. Tried to get back in, but Brisbane blocked it off. You could see that. And they kicked to the defence. They kick into their forward line. There's no one there because they've all pushed up. It was a very interesting game, and Brisbane won easy.
Are they hard enough on each other in your view, Sellers?
I'm not involved in the day-to-day stuff, but they played in the grand final last year, and it's probably almost... And they got beaten convincingly, really. And I think that I don't think they've recovered from that.
How big's the defence, Kingy, this year? We've seen these low scores being kicked. Who is off the top of my head? Collingwood have got the best defence. Have they really? And how is the defence shaping up for most teams?
Well, everyone says defence wins premierships, and I've just come up with the block of 4